Hello friends and welcome to the Learn Python series course. This course will equip you with the core fundamentals needed to start building real-world applications with Python. In this lesson, we will explain the various operators available in Python. Arithmetic operators are primarily used with numeric data types. This includes addition, subtraction, multiplication, and more. For a more comprehensive understanding of numbers and arithmetic operators in Python, be sure to explore lesson 8 of this course. Assignment operators are used to assign values to variables. Comparison operators compare the values on both sides of them. Additionally, we have logical operators. In Python and programming in general, the equal sign signifies the assignment operator, which facilitates the allocation of values from the right-hand side to variables on the left-hand side. The variable name is age, and the value assigned to the variable is 10. This statement means you want to assign a value of Ali, which is a string data type, to a variable name called name. Once a variable has been declared, we can retrieve the value assigned to it by mentioning the name of the variable. Point name. Let's execute the program. We are able to retrieve the variable because we have declared it. If a variable is not declared and you try to access it, Python will raise an error. Let's comment out the variable name that we have declared. Python raised an error, which is name is not defined. Other variants of assignment involve using an operator alongside the equality sign. Let's declare some variables. A equals 10, B equals 5, C plus equal B. This is equivalent to C equals C plus B. C plus equals B is a short form of C equals to C plus B. If we execute this program, Python is going to raise an error because the second variable C is not defined. We have only defined A and B. Let's run the program and see what happens. Python raised an error. Name C is not defined. We need to define variable C before we can make use of it. C equals 20. On line 6, we defined a variable C and assigned a value of 20 to it. On line 7, we are reassigning a new value to variable C, which is the result of C plus B. Print C. The expected result should be 20 plus 5. Let's execute the program. Great. Aside using the plus operator, we can also make use of other operators such as subtractions, multiplication, division, modulus, exponent, and floor division. C plus equals C is the same as C equals to C plus A. C minus equals A is equivalent to C equal to C minus A. Let's use the subtraction operator. C minus equals B, C equals to C minus B. The expected result should be 20 minus 5, which is 15. Let's execute the program. Great. Comparison operators are used in programming to compare values. The first operator on the list is greater than. It checks if the value on the left is greater than the value on the right. It returns true if so. Less than returns true if A is less than B. Greater than or equals returns true if A is greater than or equal to B. Less than or equal returns true if A is less than or equal to B. Equal to checks if two values are equal. Not equal to checks if two values are not equal. If the value on the left is greater than the value on the right, greater than returns true. Print result. So let's execute the program. The result is true because 4 is greater than 1. Let's modify the code to return false. 0 greater than 1, the result will be false. Execute the program again. If the value on the left is less than the value on the right, less than returns true. Let's execute the program. If that is not the case, less than returns false. Let's modify this to be 6. 6 less than 5, false. Execute the program. This shows that 6 is not less than 5. This sign means greater than or equals to. It compares the value on the left side with the value on the right side. 0 greater than 1, the expected output is false. Let's execute the program. We can modify this to be 1. 1 greater than or equals to 1, true. Execute the program. This returns true. Let's modify the number to be a number greater than 1, 2. 2 greater than or equals to 1, yes. Execute the program again. This sign means less than or equals to. It checks if the value on the left side is less than or equals to the value on the right side. 6 less than or equals to 5. The result will be false. Let's execute the program. Let's modify the value to be 4. 4 less than or equals to 5. It returns true. 5 less than or equals to 5. Yes, the result will be true. Let's execute the program. Great. The double equal operator checks if the values on both sides are equal. If they are equal, it returns true. If not, it returns false. 5 equals to 5. The expected output is true. Let's change 5 to 6. 6 equals to 5. The result will be false. A single equal sign is used for variable assignment, while a double equal sign performs a check between two values. The opposite of the equal to is the not equals to, which is written like this. It checks if the value on the left side is not equals to the value on the right side. 6 not equals to 5. That is true. The result will be true because 6 is not equals to 5. Execute the program. Great. We can also change the value of 6 to be 5. The result will be false because 5 is equals to 5. Let's run the program again. Great. Logical operators are used in conditional statements to control the flow of the program based on the evaluation of conditions. The AND operator returns true if all the conditions are true. For instance, 2 greater than 1 is true, 4 greater than 2 is true. All the conditions are true, so the result will be true. If any of the condition is not true, the AND returns false. The OR operator returns true if at least one of the operands or conditions is true. In this case, 4 greater than 2 is true. 2 greater than 4 is false. The result will be true because one of the conditions is true. The NOT operator negates the value of a condition. If a condition is true, NOT will make it false. Not true means false. The AND operator will return true as long as all the evaluations are true. In this case, 5 greater than 4 is true and 7 greater than 6 is true. The expected result is true. Print result. Let's execute the program. The final output is true. Let's add a false evaluation to it and 1 greater than 2. In this case, the result will be false because the first evaluation is true, the second is true, meanwhile the third is false. So let's execute the program again. Great. The OR operator requires only one of the evaluations to be true to result in a true value. Result equals 5 greater than 2 or 1 greater than 5. 5 greater than 2 is true. 1 greater than 5 is false. The result will be true. Let's execute the program. Great. The NOT operator negates the initial value. If the initial value is true, not true makes it to be false. In this case, let's run the program again and say the result. The result is true. If we enclose everything in brackets, then not. The result will be false. Let's try one more example. Result equals 5 greater than 4 is true. Using not in front of it negates the value. Let's execute the program. The result is false. Initially, 5 greater than 4 is true. Just like arithmetic operators have an order of precedence, logical and comparison operators also have their own order of precedence. This order determines how expressions involving these operators are evaluated. Parentheses are always evaluated first, followed by comparison operators. The comparison operators are on the same level, logical and logical OR. In the order of precedence, comparison operators are higher than logical operators. That means the comparison parts will be evaluated first. 5 less than 10 is true, or 10 less than 15 is true. 15 greater than 5 is true. At the moment, we have only the AND and the OR operator in the order of precedence and is higher than OR. That means this part will be evaluated first. True or true and true will be true because AND returns true if all the evaluations are true. Finally, we have true or true. True or true will return true if at least one of the evaluation is true. In this case, the result will be true. Let's print out the final result, which is expected to be true. execute the program, the final output is true. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next video.